Welcome, GeoZenauts. Welcome to the game of GEOZE. It's a metaverse that ultimately becomes reality. So, in this metaverse game, you are a mad scientist crafting your own GeoZe mutations. And they can fight each other, they can interact each other, and ultimately the winners of the game have a chance to send their or spritz their DNA up into space. So it's the tardigrade human Geno Foundup. So, do you want to visit the places James Webb Space Telescope will look at? Do you want to be immortal? Have you ever wanted to visit the other stars in our system, or just take a long, deep, you know, trip into space? Well, introducing Josie, an immortal life form, and like I said, in real, and it has a game, right, capable of traveling. That's the winners, obviously, of the game, to distant planets carrying your DNA. Well, you imagine a kangaroo pouch in the GEOZE, and your DNA placed inside of there safely, you know, and breed it into thousands of GEOZE, and these individuals were put in these micro spaceships and testing new propulsion systems and sent off into space. Be the first Geozonaut and get spritzed into space. All right, so what is the project? Well, named in honor of GEOZE, the guy who discovered the tardigrade in 1773, GEOZE is a spoonerism of the name GEOZE, right? And is reversed to stand for Geo. The goal of the GEOZE project is to modify and distribute GEOZE into targeted regions of space. Now, you know, in the game, you'd be creating these GEOZE, you'd be sending them off, and you'd actually be learning how to do CRISPR. So the game will teach the gamers CRISPR, which is how you genetically modify. And so it's be science. And as you level up, it gets more and more complex. And everything you do in the game ultimately would be the same thing that you would learn about if you were to genetically modify stuff. So imagine you got kids playing this game, and the winners, the top breeders, the ones that ultimately, you can fight them, you can mate them, you can say, hey, sweetie, you want to like take your GEOZE and my GEOZE and go get some GEOZE on? So there's a lot of fun. So we have different terms here. We have the GEOZE is a colony of GEOZE or multiple GEOZE. So you can, once you genetically modify and you've got your DNA in there, you can just make a shit ton of them. And, you can mate two of them together. And, obviously in the game context, and maybe even in the living context, right? There's some sort of dystopia idea here that the tardigrades grow up and devour the planet. But that would make an interesting cartoon for Mad Mortal. What the tardigrade? Well, this is a tardigrade right here, right? Why tardigrades? Okay, why tardigrades is so important? Well, right here. So the tardigrade claim that they can survive up to negative 272 Celsius. Space is, I think, is 73, 74. I mean 70. This is way more. And they can even survive up to thousands. There's many. We'd have people hunting for tardigrades all over. There's many kinds of tardigrades that we may out there that are strong. So we'll send people with a tardigrade kit with microscopes. So it's kind of a science, fun, gene splicing component, right? Tardigrade DNA is composed of almost 70% of DNA from other species. This makes those perfect for modifying, right? The CRISPR, again, we want folks in the game to learn CRISPR. We want more scientists because, I don't know if you know that, but we're at the end of our genetic line. We're the species between the next iteration. So we're like, the common ancestors, the monkey and the ape. Well, that's who we are. What's coming next because of CRISPR, because of AI, because of all these things is something new. So, protecting, right? Encapsulation, protecting the GEOZE colony and your DNA. Don't worry, we'll be sending your GEOZE in space without help. Okay, tardigrades already survive extreme environments by curling into a ball called a ton formation, like crystalline, like sugars, silica. So all of this stuff, we did a lot of research on this. So it'd be kind of fun um, to play around with this. I've got this document linked. I just want to do a quick little teaser. I saw your profile, and I thought this would be a fun little metaverse to create, looking for folks who may be interested in this Foundup. Thanks for watching. My name is Undowdo, and let's see, kickoff. We were actually going to do event, but this is back in 20. This is like a kickoff for June 25, right? The cost uncapped for the, so we were playing around with a lot of different things here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know if you want to be involved in this cool little metaverse.